they were smart, we probably wouldn't catch them all. So, thank goodness, right?
I have a question. Are there any like websites or books that you recommend looking into as far as preventing scams and being,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, are there any websites or books that I would recommend for preventing scams? I think there's one out called Priceless. It's really a good book. Read that, you read about all the scams that go on, you know. So I would recommend that one. Let's see, website. Yeah, sure. You can look on the. There's an Interpol website for the stolen works of art. You can even get a Interpol password from them. You can sign up and you can view all the pieces on there that are stolen. They've actually put it online. As of this month, the FBI has put on the National Stolen Art File. It's online, open to the public. So now you can view that as well. So these are efforts by governments to try to, well, one's the government and one is the international police organizations to try to put these artworks online. Will it stop it? No, but it's a good place to start. You know, when you're going to be looking for material, you're going to be buying something. If it's on those art websites, I wouldn't buy it. I would report it. Okay, so that's the way to look at it. Good question, though. Now, are you an FBI agent?
No.
Okay.
I got this off eBay.
Oh,
The
okay.
hat.
Well, that one's fake. We don't have any that look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the FBI.
Just like the FBI. Huh?
Yeah, they're cool. I got into watching Twin Peaks back in the day, and Special Agent Cooper was one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. You should apply. Any other questions? No? What are you guys getting for Christmas? Everybody know?
Priceless.
Priceless. All right. Well, that's priceless, right? Yeah, good. Have you all done all your Christmas shopping? Not yet? Done, are we done ours? No. This is a great place. I mean, this is the first time I've actually been here. Yeah, this is great. I've never seen a store this big, really. It's a real gem. Anybody get stuck on 202?
Yes.
Oh my God. It was terrible. I just got stuck coming up here. And I live in Lebanon Mills. Where do you all live from this area? Everybody's here? Yeah. Wilmington? Wilmington. You came all the way from Wilmington? Who came the farthest? Anybody from California? Alaska? I was in Alaska last month, Anchorage, doing this. Yeah, that's great. Yes, sir.
Just recently, I think an electrician in Paris who used to work for NASA came up with 200 and some drawings.
Yep,
And I thought that they confiscated all of them.
they did.
How did they do that?
How did they do it?
What are their authority to confiscate?
Well, that's two questions. You only get one. How they did it was they went in with this big group of guys. They picked a big trunk up. They took it with them. The authority, I don't know. You remember now, you're talking about France. Okay, it's not the United States. Two different legal systems. So I think they took it for investigation. And I know that, the French can do a lot of things that we can't do, put it that way. The French police, different legal system. So my understanding was that they took the pieces for investigation to determine whether or not they were obtained legally. And in the U.S., you can try to do that, but attorneys will usually tell you can't do it. So it depends on the situation. I've done that and given a receipt, so we're going to look into this. I guess there's a good reason to do it. The reason to do it would be, for the holder of the property, is that if you give it to the police and they do an investigation, they give it back, then you got good title. I mean, it's going to be tough to overcome that, in court. Whereas if you give it to the police and they determine that it's bad, then you're going to have a problem. We talked about it a little bit earlier. I think that he's got a good case there. I think he's going to end up keeping that artwork. He's going to do very well with it because it's great stuff from what I hear.
Well, you would think that if they were stolen, he would not have gone to the wife, I think, to
Well, it was the children. The wife is dead. Jacqueline died in 1986. And the children, you have to understand, in Europe, the families of these artists, they live off of this. I mean, they live off of these artists. So they're not, they're not actually out there making business. They're still living off of Picasso's name. So when these things come up, they get very upset because they want to be the holders of everything, and the ones who make all the decisions. So that's why they do make claims against that, because for them it's it's business. It's a business situation. But I think it's very unique. I think it's very interesting. And I'm hoping that he got it legally and that, it's something that he can bring to the market. I think it'd be pretty interesting to see it. I don't know for a fact, but if he, again, if he says that he got it from the wife who died in '86, 14 years after Picasso passed, at any point she could have given him the trunk and they would have it legitimately. So we'll have to see how it all turns out. But it's intriguing. Any other questions? How about you guys in the back? Yeah? Might want to know what the FBI does to catch art thieves? Yeah. Well, I can tell you some of the stories. I mean, they're great stories. Again, though, it's better if you have the pictures and all that with it. So maybe we can do that. I'm trying to think I'm going to be anywhere giving a full-blown lecture soon. Next month, next month I'll be at the Union League in Philly. So if anybody comes to Union League, and maybe we can hook up something in Wilmington at the museum, maybe we can do something there too. So just let the people at the museum know you want to see it. And I think we're going to be on a Stephen Brodsky's show. Yeah, he's a radio person. He's on every Friday. You should listen to his show as well. We'll be doing something with him too. So what is it? WCHE. Yeah, excellent. So we'll be on that. And I'm going to be I'm doing a taping next week for the Bill Bradley show. It's called American Voices on Sirius XM. So if you get Sirius XM, I'll be on that one as well. And PCN too. We're doing a book talk they do on Sunday nights, at 9 o'clock on PCN. So I'll be doing that one next week. Not next week. I'm taping it. It'll be next month. So if you want to go to my website too, robertwhitmaninc.com. I've got a whole listing of engagements coming up. I think there's 27 of them on there right now in the next 3 months. So anything you want to come to, be happy to see it. And if you have any questions or want to send me an email, if you read the book and you like it, send me an email. And if you don't, that's okay. Have I signed any? No, not at all. I haven't signed any. Quite a few. About 1%. Yeah. Well, maybe more. Maybe about 300 of them so far signed. Yeah. It's sold well. It's been on the New York Times bestseller list twice. Last I heard, we had gone over 25,000 sales. So it's doing okay. And I think we got a movie deal coming up. And maybe in the next couple of years, you guys will see a movie about it. I don't know who's going to play me. Probably, I'm thinking maybe Danny DeVito. We'll see what happens. But we're hoping it's going to be a good movie. Once you sell that, once you sell the option, you really have nothing to do with it. They don't have to talk to you at all. So they can do anything they want. So it's an interesting thing. But if you have any artwork that you need help with, if there's any problems that you have with your collections, again, come on my website, give me a call, let me know. I'll be happy to work with you, help you in any way I can. You're all neighbors. You're all my neighbors. So, we're all in the same area here. It's good to see you. Yes, ma'am.
Will you sign today?
Certainly. Hey, Michael, will I sign today? He's not here. Yes. I will sign today. As long as you want.
And what says in the book?
Yeah, Robert Wittman Inc. It's Wittman, the spelling, inc.com. Yeah. So hopefully you come on the website and see me. Yeah. So good. Anything else? Can I talk to you about anything else? No? Oh, okay. Any more questions? Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you.
How are you?
Great. How you doing?
I'm great.
What's your name?
My name is Kelsey.
Kelsey. K-E-L.
L-S-E-Y. We just happened in today. And
Good.
saw this.
You like art?
I love art. I teach an art appreciation course to high school students.
Oh, that's great.
And I've actually, there have been some articles about you. And I've actually given it to the kids as nonfiction reading as a gift.
Oh, there you go.
And they think it's, they just can't believe what's going on.
Really?
And why would somebody steal that?
Yeah.
We're not buying this.
No, we're not. We want one of everything.
I know, I don't know where to get.
I want one of everything too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.